How's it going, guys? This is RCB 200 Productions with a new video for you today. It's been a while since I've made a new video. Been very busy with work, and for those that don't know, I've also been currently studying. Yes, I have been studying so I can have a course in case in case I just get out of the army and everything, and I have something to work with to get out of the job. Since like I had like this really how do I say, this free time, really big free time from my duties. I dedicated myself to go to the university. I'm currently at the Lisbon University, and yeah, it's been pretty epic. It's pretty awesome. Some teachers are kind of mean, but others are very accessible and very amazing as well. And also this university is one of the most prestigious Portuguese universities ever, so I'm really lucky to be in it. I actually quit doing my Rome 2 Total War Let's Plays because, well, people started losing interest in it, and I lost interest in the game. I don't really like the game. I think it's unfinished. I think it's not really optimized, and they keep barraging us with DLC and content and everything, but they just don't fix the key issues in the game. Even though it's a lot of fun to play, and I don't say that I don't really like it. I just mean I just don't have fun with it. I mean, I like this. It just looks so real, you know, and it doesn't feel like a game, and I want something that feels like a game, and Rome 2 Total War just doesn't feel like that. To me, if you like the game, good for you, but I don't, so yeah, I just, and also I didn't like post as regularly. I didn't like do any videos and of all that, so if I posted now a part of the Spartan campaign that I was making, or of the Iceni campaign that I was making, nobody would even remember. You will have to check the video before and of what happened and all that. So and yeah, I mean, and I've also been losing a lot of views, but strangely my subscribers have been increasing, but I'm pretty sure it's not because of the Total War videos. I'm pretty sure it's because of the Stronghold 2 videos and all that. So yeah, I guess it's just how this is going to be. But I'm on vacation. I'm going to be on university vacation until I will have tests until 16th of February, but I'm not going to need to go to the university until that time. However, I'm going to be in vacation of the army until 3rd of January, and that's it. Then I'm going back to the army, but no worries, I will have more time to make videos and all that, and maybe I'll get that Stronghold 2 videos started. But this is a joyous occasion and all that, so yeah. So what we're gonna see here is a stainless steel Let's Play. I've been thinking about doing a Let's Play of Medieval Total War, because you know that as I stated, it's my favorite Total War game. I love it. I always have it installed and I play it every time I can. And yeah, I'm really thinking of doing a Scottish campaign. However, this is going to be a campaign vote. Yeah, I don't do this for quite a while. However, I would really love to do a Scotland campaign. And not all factions you can vote on. You can only vote on the factions that I'm going to tell you right now. So the factions that I want you to vote on is, first of all, I would really appreciate it if you vote on Kingdom of Scotland. As you can see here, it's a really nice area to start with. You are at first confronted with the Kingdom of England, a really hard kingdom to get by and all that. So, but yeah, it'll be fun to take control of the entire Britannia and then move on to Scandinavia and the coast of France, northern France, the Netherlands and Denmark, and then move our way down and all that. And yeah, I think it's my second favorite country in the world. I am a supporter of Scottish independence. Sorry if there are any British people here that are against it, but I'm in favor of it. Even though I'm pretty sure it's Scotland is going to face a lot of economic turmoil after that, but they're still going to be a proud, independent people, and that's all worth it. Crusader States, also a campaign that would be very hard, but very interesting to play as. You start as it's one of the hardest factions to play as. You're completely surrounded by enemies. You're the only European state in the Middle East, and also sooner or later you will have to face the Mongolian horde, and yeah, that will even, I don't know, just be the cherry on top of the cake of difficulty. Next, we have the Teutonic Order, one of my favorite factions. You start off as a really crippled nation. You have rebellions everywhere to represent the war against the pagans of Lithuania, and also the rebellion against Poland and all that. But yeah, it's a really crippled nation. You're completely surrounded by Poland, the Lithuanians, the Kingdom of Muscovy or Novgorod, and the Danish, which all are going to lie, because you're the only Catholic nation besides Poland that lives here in the east. So it's a really hard faction to play as, but really awesome as well. Also, Genoa. Genoa is a very peculiar faction to me. As you can see, you start off with 3 territories. You start with Corsica, you start here with Genoa, and then you get here the Crimean states. And yeah, you're far away from your mainland and all that, and you have to survive both Eastern factions and Western factions. France wants you. Freaking Holy Roman Empire wants your guts, and freaking the Italian states want you as well. So, hard faction and really a challenge, but you know I love challenges. So yeah. Next, we have Denmark. Denmark is one of my favorite countries as well. I love the Viking tradition that they have. For those of you that don't know, Vikings weren't really bastards that raped and all that. Occasionally they did that, but most of them really established themselves, had agriculture, had technology and all that, and it's pretty epic. If you haven't watched the series of Vikings of the History Channel, that is supported by the History Channel and all that, you don't know what you're missing. It's a very amazing, well depicted series, and I've been falling in love with the Viking culture even more, and that's pretty awesome. So you start off with a lot of territory and not really well secured. You have the Norwegian Vikings, Norwegian tribes to the north, and Norway, of course. You got the Teutonic Order, and you got the Holy Roman Empire and Poland to worry yourself with. So yeah, it's really a hard nation to play as well. As you can see, I'm choosing a pattern here. It's only harder factions to play as. So yeah. As I stated, Scotland, and then France as well. I went to France just recently to establish my roots with families there and all that. I really have a lot of family and friends with a lot of tradition, and just to honor them, I would like to play as France as well, if you would like. You start off with a lot of territory already a bit established. However, you have enemies everywhere. You have the Kingdom of England. You have the Aragonese and the Castilians down south. You have the Italian states. You have Genoa, and you have the only Roman Empire, like putting a knife to your back whenever it can. So yeah, it's a hard faction with a lot of things to exploit, and maybe even fun things to do as well. Portugal, of course, this is mandatory to have Portugal here to choose. However, I wouldn't like for you people to choose Portugal, because if you check my channel, it's all about Portugal and all that, so I would really like to mix things up. However, it's my country and I love it, so if you pick it, I'll play it with pleasure every day. So it's probably one of the hardest factions to play as, really. You just start with three lousy territories. When I mean lousy, it's not really well established territories. The only good city that you have is Lisbon, and then you have a very weak city of Silves, and then Porto, which is a castle, which is your only unit production center during a vast majority of time. And then you got the huge expensive Moorish caliphate that like just tries to kill you right away. And then you have the Castilians, and then the Aragonese just breathing down your throat and all that. So yeah, it's really hard, and there's no way you can expand to anywhere besides these lands that are already occupied. So yeah, it's very hard campaign, but yeah, choose them if you like. Next up, the hardest faction in my opinion. I tried it and I was never able to succeed in playing with it. The remnants of the Roman Empire, aka the Byzantine Empire. So during this time they're already suffering at the hands of the Ottomans, or the Turkish, as they are depicted here. The eastern factions as well are taking their toll on the freaking Byzantines. They had just lost Constantinople and all that to the Turkish, to the Turks, to rebels, I think. Yes, to rebels. So they have to take it back. Yeah, it's really a hard faction to take on. You have lands separated from each other. You have to conquer everything that you lost with the rebellions, and also at the same time defending yourself from the Turkish Empire and the eastern factions, namely the Kievan Rus. Finally, the freaking Norwegians, man. More Vikings to handle with. So if you choose Denmark or Norway, it will be the same to me, because they both have Viking units and everything. But during this time, Norway is looking to expand more to the Scottish mainland due to losing everything with the Scottish insurrection and everything. So yeah, so it's a very hard faction to play. Well, not really a hard faction. No, this is probably the easiest faction I chose at this point. Yeah, this is the easiest faction I presented to you at this point. You have a nice land. You have nice land here. You are protected borderly, because you have a freaking rebel here making a border with Denmark. And excuse me. Sorry about that. And although you have Denmark here, Denmark is also separated and has a lot of factions to take care of. However, you only have Denmark to take care of. If you think Scotland is going to do anything to you, no, it will not. Eventually, if you never try anything, eventually they will. However, that will only happen when they're able to establish themselves and defeat England, because England would always be trying to take them out. So yeah. So these are the factions that I really want to play for you to pick. So it's Norway, the remnants of the Roman Empire, Portugal, France, Scotland would be my best advice here, freaking Denmark, Genoa, freaking Teutonic Order, and finally the Crusader States. I really appreciate it if you vote on these factions. I will understand if no one votes or anything. I've been losing a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, even though I've been getting a lot of subscribers as well. But I'm also seeing that my faithful subscribers have turned down on their comments and views and all that. So yeah, and I understand. However, now that I'll have a bit more free time and all that, I'll be able to post more frequently, and whenever I have the feel for it, I'll post them. But yeah, people, this is the faction that I present to you, and before I go, I'm recording this video, and I just got a text. I'm recording this video on Christmas Eve. I have to go and meet my family in a bit, and you know, prepare dinner and all that, and yeah, I hope you have an awesome Christmas and a happy New Year. I hope all your dreams may come true this year, and if you're one of those families that are suffering a lot with the crisis and the recession and all that, I really hope that this may be your year, that you may find jobs, that you may help provide for your families and all that. I really hope that from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, people, this is RFCB 200's Productions, signing off for now, and I'll see you guys later.